What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of my UFC 4 career mode. I thought I'd jump straight in on the action today. We're in the last session of our 5-week training camp, and as you can see right there, we get a small leg injury. Training takedowns, my opponent throws a good leg kick, hits at the perfect point at the perfect moment, and it gives me a slight injury going into my first title attempt, basically, my first chance for a title. So that's not what I want. An injury on literally the last session, and as you just saw as well, we've just moved into overtraining territory as well. So not the end of camp that we wanted going into this fight, to be honest. That being said, we've been doing quite well here in the WFA. We've finished all of our opponents so far. We are undefeated going into this title challenge, and hopefully I've got the skills and the moves to pull it off, and hopefully we can come away from this WFA title challenge with the belt, but we'll just have to wait and see.
Oh yeah, here we go. Ha ha, good. Come on. Yeah, yeah. Here we are, on the cusp of your first championship. They don't give these things out like free samples. Winning a regional title is no joke. Come on. All right, look. This may be a stop on the road to something greater, but don't let that distract you from this opportunity. Tonight, you could become a champion. Yeah. All right, come on, here we go. Keep it loose, keep it loose. Yeah, yeah, good, good feet. Come on. Yeah, good, come on.
And there you have it, guys. A very rallying pep talk from our coach Phil Davis there, going into this fight. So a little bit about my opponent. Obviously, he is currently the WFA champion. He's all that stands in our way before we get a belt. He's the 3-star jiu-jitsu expert. And so yeah, I can see him taking this to the ground quite early and trying to submit us, but we'll see how we do. Right now we're just trading blows, and he's coming at me quite strong, to be honest. Clinches, he shoots for a takedown, but I sprawl out of it. I'm going straight for an anaconda. I probably won't get this, but at least I'll threaten some submissions of my own. It should wear him off any more reckless takedowns like that, but actually this might end up being quite close. Roll it over. Trying to get the forearm under the neck there. There we go. Keep rolling. I've got to try and wrap my legs around his to really tighten that choke. I think we're actually going to get this, you know. First round submission within the first 2 minutes, really. And there's the tap, and like that, we are the new WFA champions. As easy as that. He clinched us up, he shot for a takedown, but we stuffed it, we sprawled, locked up an anaconda choke, and now we're the new WFA champion. Considering everything that went wrong in that last week of training camp, that could not have gone better for us. That was pretty much a flawless victory. He started off very aggressive, but as soon as he shot for that takedown, that was a huge mistake on his part, and his game just fell apart from there. We could both fight tomorrow. We both know we're okay, but that belt looks great around our waist. And yeah, I guess we'll have to move on to the first title defense. So I will see you guys very shortly with our first belt defense. Bit of a shout out from Todd Green here after an exciting fight. It's me who has his hand raised with the WFA title. I wouldn't exactly, well, I suppose it was quite exciting, but it was very short, put it that way. Exchanged a few strikes and it was over before you knew it. And I think that's actually our first submission win. I could be wrong, I'll have to go back and check, but yeah, I'm quite happy with the result of that, to be honest. Okay, and the man who draws the short straw for our first title defense is Braden Wiggins, who some of you might remember we have fought before. He's currently number 3, and he's a 3-star wrestler. He was the fighter that I felt has given us the most stiff competition so far, the toughest fight of my career so far. So let's see if his luck changes, see if he can beat us this time, or if we can prove that it was just a fluke before, that we can finish him before and we can finish him again. But who knows how this fight will end. Maybe shows me something I didn't expect and he finishes me, who knows. But for right now, I'm going to be a bit cautious, stick with the striking, switching between the head and body strikes. Never focusing too much in one area, don't let him clinch me. I know if he clinches me, he's probably going to go for a takedown, so I'll probably watch to, as soon as he clinches up, I'll either try and break it, or I will try and defend low in case he does shoot, but that will leave my head open, and I am aware of that. But that's just an assumption I'm going to make. He doesn't seem to be offering me a lot in return at the minute. I just seem to be able to tee off on him with impunity, but there he goes. He tries for a clinch, but again misses. Missing quite a few of my strikes here, but I am definitely landing more than he is. Trading leg kicks now. There we go. Check that one. Make him think twice about doing that again. Nice kick up there, right up as he went to throw a strike. Just try and keep my fundamentals as much as I can. Keep the jabs, the crosses, throw some uppercuts and hooks and stuff. Just really keep the striking fundamentals very simple, very basic, and just try and stop him from countering me as much as possible. There we go, some good body work there. Probably should have thrown an uppercut when he went to my body, but you live, you learn. There we go. He's definitely taking a lot of damage, and he's not really throwing much back in return, so I definitely think his nerves have got the better of him here. There we go, shoots for a takedown, but I do stuff it. There we go, lead front kick. There we go, sit him down. I don't know why I said front kick, it was clearly a roundhouse, but yeah, already we've got him in trouble. He's rocked again. Throwing more body work. He's rocked to the body and the head now. He's against the cage wall. It's not looking very good for him. He clinches up out of desperation. That was a good knee. Quite a few good knees actually. He's doing some good work in the clinch, but we get free. It's quite clear at the minute who the defending champion is and who the challenger is, but that was a good takedown. He managed to get the outside trip there. You stop him from posturing up, but he does succeed that time. But we reverse position. Now we're on top half guard. Sorry. Just throw a little bit of work here, just to keep him pinned down, score some control time. We'll stand up because that's his domain. We want to keep it standing where we can. I feel like we've got much better odds up here. Yeah, just keep throwing more work to the legs, I think, because I've done a lot of damage to the body and the head. So throw some leg work in as well, just to keep him on his toes, keep him unable to figure out where to block next. There's a good punch by him there. And the round one ends, but I definitely think that was our round. We had him rocked at least twice. Big overhand there, sits him down. I think it was the elbow that rocked him the second time. Yeah, it's just going to show the overhand again. But yeah, that was definitely our first round, so not enough for a 10-8, but definitely a 10-9 round. Again, the big overhand, the big left overhand that sits everybody down. See if he adjusts coming into round two. See if he's doing a Piotr Jan, being a bit of a slow starter. See if he turns it up now. Showing a little bit more aggression again, but as soon as I start throwing strikes, he seems to be struggling, and now his lead leg's gone as well, but he's refusing to switch stances, which might work against him here. Another big elbow. Gets up to level 4. He's rocked. Big uppercut up the middle. He does manage to rock me back with an uppercut as I go to the body, so must be careful about that. Stuff to take down. Side kick to the head as he goes in. He's definitely in a bad way, but he seems to be fighting with a little bit more desperation now. Knock him off balance with the body shot. He knocks me off balance. Here we go. Sit down on that one. Another leg kick. Probably one more. Nah, go high for that one. Look at that. He's absorbing these shots, but even when he's blocking them, they're doing damage now. I say that. He blocked those quite well. Seems to be quite wise to the body strikes. Nice uppercut. Just work that leg a little bit. Go back to the head, I think. Trying to get some more action out of him. That was a good counter there. Doesn't really want to seem to engage with me too much, so just give him a little bit of breathing room here. Big overhand rocks him. He seems to be blocking low, which is very smart considering I do rock him to head and then work the body. Sit him down there. He is in a very bad way. The ref could wave this off at any minute, really. Sit him down with simple 1-2. What's going to be next? Oh, big, well, not even a big cross, just a double jab into the left hand. And that's enough. He's had enough. He lies down. He's done. He's finished. Ref waves that off. Checks he's okay, but that's the first title defense in the books. A successful defense. So yeah, that's looking good. So far our career in WFA has been very fruitful. Doing really well, and yeah, I guess looking at time, we're not even 10 minutes into the video yet, so there's definitely time for a third fight, so I will see you guys in just a minute. And here we've got another post-fight highlights for WFA, a sort of shout out in our first title defense after my impressive victory over Braden Wiggins. Yeah, it was kind of impressive to be fair. It was very much a masterclass in striking. I completely outclassed him almost everywhere, so a good victory in my eyes. I think we did quite well there. And here we are for what is probably going to be the final fight of this episode. We're fighting Maxim Zolnirovich. I think that's how you say it. I could be wrong. Not much to say about this man. He's currently ranked number 5 in WFA featherweight rankings, and he is a 4-star wrestler. Beyond that, I don't really know much. We touch gloves. Straight out of the gate, he's thrown a couple of strikes. He's been a lot more active. He seems a lot more confident than our past few opponents. He seems quite comfortable to stand here and strike with me, which we'll see if we can change his mind about that later, but so far seems very respectful. He's absolutely covered in tattoos though. So far he's thrown some good striking. He seems very conservative, but he's not just standing idly and taking shots. He's sort of defending where he can. He's answering back with shots. He's not letting anything go unanswered. So even though he's only ranked number 5, maybe this man can show me something very impressive, pull off the upset. We knock him off balance a little bit there with the big overhand left, as we always do. Try and circle him a little bit, check that leg kick. So I want to focus more on my defending as well, because I think I'm quite good when I'm being aggressive, but when I'm being pushed back a little bit and I need to defend, I need to work on that for sure. So I'm going to practice that this time. Oh, those elbows, 2 elbows, one after the other, seemed to have really rocked him there. He seemed fine, and then he started staggering backwards, so I think he realised a little bit late that they hurt a lot. Probably work our way in close range, throw some more elbows just like that. Doesn't seem to like my elbows. All that big left overhand. Nice little chop to the leg there. Keep working those legs where we can, but definitely the overhand and the elbows are where I want to go with this, I think. There we go, sit down on that leg, plant my foot so it doesn't really hurt that much. There we go, throw some uppercuts in. He does throw a good hand over the top there. He does manage to connect with us, stop our little combination. But there we go, he's rocked again, he's in trouble. He does manage to back away quite quickly though, and he recovers very quick, so... Big switch kick. Wow, I was going to say the big switch kick to rock him there, but then followed up by a short elbow. Puts that man out cold. Fair play, he fought quite well. But again, just a masterclass in violence in my opinion. Sat him down. I think I was going for an uppercut straight after that elbow, so... Even if he had survived, that probably would have knocked him out. So that's a successful title defense yet again. That's 2 title defenses in a row. We're doing quite well. I don't know how much longer we're going to stay in WFA. I guess it depends on the next time we get offered, if they want to extend our contract or if we get bought out by the UFC. But I'm going to call it an episode there, guys. I do hope you've enjoyed, and if you have enjoyed the video, please do leave it a like. I really do appreciate that. If you've got any tips, tricks for me, any suggestions of what you think I should do in future, or tips for improvement in my videos, making them better quality for you guys, please do leave them in the comments down below. I do read every single last one. If you want to see more content like this, please do subscribe to the channel. It really does mean the world to me. But that being said, guys, I hope you all enjoyed this little video, and I hope you all have a wonderful day.